I've decided to kill myself. I think it's important someone understand why. So I'm making this recording before I blow my head off. The first time I remember it happening, I was 9. Johnny Weller and I were playing in his backyard. The sun was setting over his back fence, warm oranges and red shining through the bone-white slats with the crimson go against pearly white teeth. Johnny was the cowboy and I was the dirty redskin, stealing his horse. We ran around the swing set, him laughing off and me whooping and threatening to scalp him. When he tripped, I ran to where he laid in the dirt, scooped him up a handful of air, pointed my finger at his nose and proclaimed, "I got your gun now." Bang! Johnny's head exploded in a tremendous blossom of crimson blood, slated grey brain, and the chips of skull that sparkled in the setting sun. My hand fell to my side, and I stared, open mouthed, unable to understand what just happened. Someone was screaming. At first I thought must be Johnny's mother, until she tore open the back door, and I realized I was the one screaming. Johnny's mother crumbled against her son's headless body, adding her broken sobs to my horrified cries. Johnny's funeral was the next week. Closed casket. I forgot the sparkling light shimmering across the cloud of Johnny's blood. I forgot Johnny's mother rag-dolling my little body, begging me to tell her what happened to her son. I forgot the sheriff telling my mother Johnny was hit by a falling bullet, one of 26 cases each year. I forgot my father's quiet talks with my mother about how they never found the round that spat at Johnny's smile across the grass. I adjusted, I coped, and I forgot. I didn't forget the next time it happened. I never played cowboys and Indians again. In fact, I can't remember a single instance of any shooting game played by little boys anywhere in my childhood. I do remember the little girl in the park, pop, pop, pocking her little Nerf balls as she bounced it around. She ran up to me, brandishing the new weapon and shouting, "Hands up!" I smiled and complied. Dropping my sandwich in mock terror, I lifted my hands to the sky and petitioned for mercy. A true homicidal maniac in the making, she executed with a flurry of staccato pop, pop, pops. I dutifully played dead, sprawling across my bench. She giggled and proclaimed, "Your turn, shoot me!" A sudden sensation of intense discomfort slithered up my spine. I thought of flowers, glittering crimson roses, wet with morning dew. She eyed me impatiently, apparently convinced she might have to nerf me once more to provoke a response. I lifted my finger weakly, pointed at her, and whispered, "Bang." This time, I wasn't the one screaming. Her mother cradled her baby's dismembered limbs, frantically clutching an arm, then a leg. I had pointed my finger at the little girl's belly button. The moment the word left my lips, she ruptured like a water balloon, filled with the punch of soaking bits and crimson-colored fruit. Johnny Weller's decapitated body filled my vision, and the slow red of sunset sliding down in the front of his striped shirt. I ran. I can't do this anymore. I got pissed at Laura yesterday and I put my finger in her face to tell her off. I didn't even say it. I couldn't bring myself to salt my girlfriend's brains off the kitchen floor. I can't do this anymore. All I have to do is put my finger against my temple and say it. At least I'll go up with a At least I'll go out with a